I'd like to make three observations, and that is that Israel has obstructed every international effort at peace since 1967. Israel has been diplomatically intransigent, and the Israeli occupation is the most prolonged and brutal occupation of modern times. The second observation is about the Palestinians. They have been demonized, but when you look at the reality, Palestinian intransigence is a myth. First, the PLO moderated its program and signed the Oslo Accord with Israel. Hamas was also an extremist movement with an extremist charter, but it won a fair and free election in June 2006, and it was not allowed to govern by Israel and by Israel's Western allies. So Hamas moderated its program. Hamas offered Israel negotiations on a long-term truce, and Hamas also accepted a Palestinian state along the pre-1967 borders. All these gestures were completely ignored by Israel, and Israel continued to use brute force to solve what is essentially a political problem. So there is no military solution to this conflict. There can only be a political solution, but Israel frustrates it. And my third observation is that the international community has singularly failed the Palestinian people. And the international, this is one of the most crying cases of injustice in modern history. And the international community has been unable to do anything for the Palestinians. And more specifically, I blame America for the use of the veto to incapacitate and not enable the Palestinian, the international community to protect the Palestinian people. But now I take some hope from the fact that both the International Criminal Court and the International Court of Justice are looking at what Israel is doing, and in due course they'll come up with their conclusions. I'm sure they would uphold the charges that Israel is committing genocide, and then this would go to the Security Council, and one can only hope that America wouldn't use the veto again to defeat to prevent once again the international community from doing its duty to the Palestinians. And if I may, I would offer one last reflection. Zionism, the establishment of the State of Israel, involved a monumental injustice to the Palestinians, an injustice that is only exacerbated over time and reached its climax, its most cruel climax, in Gaza today. And I, as a Jew, feel a moral duty to speak up for the Palestinian cause, and I think that all Jews also have a moral duty to stand up by the Palestinians in their hour of need.